Scientists finally exposed the truth about manifestation. You've been told manifestation is about sending your desires to the universe, that you just need to match your vibrational frequency with the cosmos. But what if the real secret isn't out there in the ether? What if it's right here, inside the 3-pound universe between your ears? What if science has finally exposed the truth about manifestation, and it has nothing to do with magic? The whole concept is a battleground. It's loved by millions, but dismissed by just as many as wishful thinking. You see others attract success, while your own vision board gathers dust. So, what's the real story? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the law of attraction to show you the evidence-based brain science that explains why it seems to work. And trust me, the truth is far more powerful than the fiction. The frustration and the fantasy. Let's be honest, the popular version of manifestation is frustrating. You're told to act as if, but when you open your eyes and your bank account is the same, it's easy to feel like a failure. This starts a cycle of self-blame. Maybe my vibration was off, or maybe I have subconscious blocks. This just believe mantra has a serious downside. It's a form of magical thinking that can lead people to ignore practical planning and overlook real-world problems. Believing your thoughts alone will bend reality, can encourage risky financial moves, leading to a crash and burn when reality doesn't magically cooperate. The core problem is that manifestation has been sold as a passive activity. You wish, you wait, the universe delivers. But that entire premise is wrong. The power isn't in the wishing, it's in the wiring of your brain. The brain's gatekeeper, the Reticular Activating System. Let's get into the science. Deep in your brainstem is a bundle of nerves called the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. Think of the RAS as the bouncer for your conscious mind. Every second, your senses are hit with millions of bits of information. The RAS is the filter that decides what's important enough to get your attention. Here's how it works. You decide you want to buy a specific car, say, a red Jeep. Suddenly you see red Jeeps everywhere. Did more of them magically appear? Number. They were always there, but by setting that goal, you programmed your RAS to treat red Jeep as important. Your brain's filter is now actively looking for it. This is the first secret to manifesting. When you get crystal clear on a goal, you're not sending a message to the universe. You are giving your own brain a new search command. You're programming your RAS to spot the opportunities, people, and information that were always there, but that you were previously blind to. The echo chamber of belief, confirmation bias. Once your RAS lets that information in, another powerful process kicks in. Confirmation bias. This is our brain's natural tendency to search for, favor, and remember information that proves what we already believe. How does this fuel manifestation? When you set a goal and start to believe it's possible, confirmation bias becomes your hype man. If you adopt the belief, I am becoming a great public speaker, your brain will subconsciously hunt for evidence to make that true. You'll focus on the person smiling during your speech, not the one yawning. You'll remember the compliments and brush off the stumbles. This creates a positive feedback loop. Your RAS points out the good signs, and confirmation bias convinces you you're on the right path. This is how a belief snowballs into a self-fulfilling prophecy, driven by psychology, not cosmic luck. Before we get to the final piece of the puzzle, I have a question. What's one specific goal you're working towards? Declare it in the comments below. The act of writing it down is the first step in programming your brain. And if this is making sense to you, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Rewiring your reality with neuroplasticity. This brings us to the most mind-blowing piece, neuroplasticity. We now know the adult brain is not fixed. It can change, adapt, and reorganize itself throughout your life. Every new thought you have physically rewires your brain. So those classic manifestation techniques, like visualization and affirmations, they aren't magic wishes, they are active forms of mental rehearsal. When you vividly visualize achieving a goal, your brain fires many of the same circuits as if you were actually doing it. Elite athletes have used this for decades to build and strengthen the neural pathways for success before ever stepping onto the field. When you repeat an affirmation, you are using neuroplasticity to install a new belief structure in your brain, overriding old, limiting beliefs like, I'm not good enough. You are literally rewiring your mind for a new reality. the science-based method for manifesting. So let's build a practical, science-backed method. First, get obsessively specific to program your RAS. Vague wishes like, I want more money, are useless. Give your RAS a sharp target, like, I will sign 3 new clients for my business in the next 90 days. Now your brain knows exactly what to scan for. Second, mentally rehearse to build the brain wiring. Spend 5 minutes daily vividly imagining your goal is complete. Feel the emotions, see the details. This isn't wishing, it's training. You're rehearsing the outcome to build the neural architecture for it. Third, ACT. This is the step most gurus leave out. Your RAS will show you the open doors, but you have to walk through them. Manifestation without action is just daydreaming. When your brain flags an opportunity, you must do the work. Fourth, track your evidence. Keep a journal. Every day, write down one small piece of evidence that you're moving forward. Did you make one call? Read one article? By logging these small wins, you actively feed your confirmation bias, building powerful momentum that makes the next action even easier. When you strip away the pseudoscience, manifestation is a framework for using your own mind to achieve your goals. It's a powerful combination of 3 things: your brain's selective filter, the reticular activating system, your mind's tendency to prove itself right, confirmation bias, and your brain's incredible ability to change itself, neuroplasticity. You don't need to wait for magic from the cosmos. You are already equipped with something far more reliable, the machinery of your own mind. The power to create your reality was never out there. It's been inside your head all along. You just needed the user's manual. Now you have it.